another music icon now. She's the queen of British soul music. And this autumn, Beverley Knight is returning to the stage as she takes her Olivier Award-winning role back on tour.
Oh, yeah. Beverley joins us now.
She was just looking at that and saying, I'm going to learn that dance. Are you going to learn it this time?
I am. I'm going to learn it. I'm going to get them to teach me that little step. I love that step.
It's so lovely to see you.
Lovely to see you
And we're so excited you are back on tour with Sylvia. You've done it before, obviously.
Yes.
You've won an Olivier Award for it.
I did.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
What made you want to go back and revisit it?
It's brilliant. Honestly, it's a brilliant show written by Kate Prince, who it's her baby. She directs it, choreographs it, everything, wrote some of the songs. And it's so vibrant and it keeps being relevant as a story. It's the story of the fight for women's suffrage and specifically Sylvia's story and how she wanted universal suffrage, which put her on a collision course with her mum, Emmeline, who I play. But it's a story that just keeps coming back in world current affairs, you know.
Also, in the grand scheme of things, it's not that long ago.
No.
It's not really when you
It's just
think about
not. It's not. It's... we've got a couple of years and it'll be 100 years since everybody over the age of 21 had the right to vote. You know, so we're 98 years away from that. And, sorry, we're 98 years in. And... that is, like,
pretty special.
in terms of world history, that's the other day.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean?
When you finish a role like that and you sort of put it to bed for a little bit...
Yeah.
Do you... Like, one of the reasons I was just... When Ali asked you going out on tour, why do you want to do it? Do you pine, like, a little bit for that role? Like, when you finish it, obviously you're going to be shattered.
You grieve for it,
but you miss it, you're like, oh, we don't want to get... Like, it's just like, we're not done yet, you know?
I always had that feeling with this role. When we finished at the Old Vic back in 2023, I was like, yeah, the wig is being put down, the Edwardian costume is going away for a bit. I'll be back in it. I'll be back in it. I just knew. And you do grieve for the end of a role.
It's a special time, isn't it?
It really is. Everybody's on the group chat going, what time are we supposed to be on Monday?
What happened the next day? Yeah.
You did win an Olivier Award for that role, which was unbelievable. What was that moment actually like when you actually hear your name, first of all, in the auditorium, that it's you who's won that award? What does that feel like in that moment?
Well, it was the third time I've been in that position, which is a blessing in and of itself, considering I come from the world of music. So I sat and I was just enjoying the thing and, you know, it's all very fun and everything. And then they said the winner is Beverley Knight. And I sat for a minute because it just didn't register. And my husband, James...
Hear your name?
I heard my name, but it didn't somehow register that... No, the name they're calling is you. That means you've got to get up and move and go and accept the award. And my husband, James, was like, you've got to get up now, you've got to get up now. And what I'd done is I had kind of, please God, third time lucky, written like bullet points of what I want to say if I win.
Of course.
The bullet points went out the window. I had these gloves on, so I couldn't even get the piece of paper out of my bag up. Had to just abandon everything, went up there and just winged it.
It's the best way. You probably knew the speech anyway, and talking from your heart is the best way.
I wanted to speak from
And
my
what
heart.
a speech it was. It was beautiful.
Oh,
Where do you keep the award?
It's in front of the telly.
Is it? So
It's
you
in
can
front
remind
of the
yourself.
Every time that
You have to move
TV
it when
goes
the TV
on.
goes on, you have to go, oh, put that someone.
I do. It moves to the side, but I'm like, there it is, there it is.
Oscar next.
It's an incredible second act to your life in many ways, isn't it? Because, like you said, you're from, you know, music background, you're music royalty, and then to pivot and go into theatre, which obviously there's crossover, there's a Venn diagram there, but it's still a completely new world, I suppose. Are you surprised by, or is it harmed by just how much you love it? And, like, are you sort of like, why didn't I do this years ago?
I do think that, why didn't I do this years ago? But I started off as a young child doing singing and acting. You know, my first acting role, I was about 5 at school. But parked it when I signed my deal, a long time ago, when I was 21. And then in you know, my latter years, going back into theatre in a professional capacity, I absolutely love it. It's so much fun.
Yeah.
It's so much
lots of
joy.
families.
Yeah, little families that you form because of all the shows. It's just wonderful.
Can't be
it's a
anything
wonderful
better
community.
than singing on stage,
Yeah.
finishing a song, especially within a musical, and everyone just like getting that award, getting that affirmation. I know, you know, it's going to. You've got to be careful to become addicted to that affirmation, but at the same time, it's so wonderful to get it when you sing a song that resonates with so many people.
But when you watch Beverley, it is a God-given talent. When I see you sing, it's like effortless. But not only that, when you do any role, you can see how much thought you've put into it, how much research that goes into it, and especially with this role as well, I can tell you are all over it. You know, that mother-daughter relationship between you and Sylvia is just wonderful, yet that political situation dividing you. Like, you put so much into your work. Where does that work ethic come from?
I love what I do, and because I love what I do, I respect it as a craft. I know that this gift of music and performance was just dropped in my lap at birth. And then I had to work to make sure I could hone it and get it to be as good as it could be so that I could present it in front of people.
Yeah, sure.
That's respect for the craft. Emmeline, as I play, was a real human being, a British icon, a global feminist icon, and she deserves, as does Sylvia, as does Christabel, all the characters that we're playing, deserve me and my cast to give the very best that we can to play a three-dimensional character. And even when I'm playing someone fictional, it's the same thing. I need to flesh that role out so that the audiences can go away and think of that person as being someone that they can relate to.
I think quite often we know these names and we might study these names at school a little bit, but, you know, that can kind of go out of your mind. So just to go back, like, historically, so they're both suffragettes, but there was a tension between them, basically, was there, with the mother and the daughter?
That's right.
So what was it? And is that the storyline, basically?
It is. Emmeline started the Women's Social and Political Union way back 1905, I think. 1903, 1905. And it was her and her children who rallied round to help. And it was born of the fact that the suffragists had been asking subsequent governments for the right to vote, and they'd been like, no.
Yeah.
So...
they had to make some noise, didn't they?
They had to make noise. And Emmeline, because she lost her husband, Richard Pankhurst, knew that there was a very fine line between her very comfortable middle-class existence and abject poverty in the workhouse because of her status slipping.
Yeah.
And how does she maintain her own lifestyle? And what about the lifestyle of other women who are in her position and working-class people who didn't have a voice at all and are born into drudgery and would stay into drudgery? The only way to address any of those things was to give women the vote so that politicians could understand their point of view. And after asking and being rejected, she said, OK, well, we're not going to just ask, we're going to take that vote.
Yeah.
And so was born the Suffragettes, the Women's Social and Political Union. But Emmeline was quite militant about tactics and how to achieve it, increasingly so. And Sylvia was like, nah, Mum, you know, we have to maintain a peaceful way of moving forward. And she became very uncomfortable with the increasing violence, and mother and daughter were on a collision course.
Yeah.
And there's our story.
Great.
It's so good.
It's so good. It's exciting.
We are so excited about this. What's next for you then, after this? So you obviously got the tour.
So I've got the tour.
Because you know what you're doing in the next 3 years, don't you?
I do. Oh, I've always got... There's always a plan. There's always a plan. So in the immediate future, Sylvia, the tour, start in Leicester, end at the Royal Albert Hall. I cannot wait. You have to come. Wow. You have to come. Going to Birmingham, Manchester, home of the Suffragettes. And then we end up in the Albert Hall. And then after that, There is a movie coming out, which I've just shot.
Oh, my God, Beverley, you don't
little
stop,
baby
do you?
role that I've had in that.
You don't stop.
Thank you. Movie called Drummer Boy, which will be out sometime. And then following that into the next year, there's more theatre, which I can't tell you about yet. And then after that, there's even more theatre. So...
Well, listen, just come on anytime you want to talk about it. It's great to have you.
You're
busy.
welcome all the time,
Thank
Beverley.
you.
Come back. Now, you can watch Beverley in Sylvia around the UK from September, so make
Thanks,
sure you get those
Beverley.
tickets.